Okay, hello again there, folks. This is Sullla once again. Hope your weekend's off to a good start. Today I'm going to be doing some more streaming, and Civ6 is still pretty new, so let's take it for another spin. I'm going to start up another game. I've already put some of the settings in the broadcast description, but let me go ahead and pull them up here for you. So I looked through the list of different leaders that I thought I'd be interested in playing, and Montezuma was near the top of that list. This is the pre-order bonus Civ that is supposed to be unlocked for everyone after 90 days. It's only 1 week after Civ6's release right now, though, so I guess not everyone has this, so it's probably not a bad idea to show Montezuma. He seems to be one of the stronger leaders. I don't think he's the strongest. Right now, Germany and Barbarossa is pretty consistently grading out as the top tier Civ right now. There's also an weird crazy exploit thing with Scythia that people are doing by building their Sako Horse Archer and then disbanding for crazy gold, but that's clearly not the way the game's supposed to work. So let's just talk briefly before starting about what Montezuma does. Has some interesting abilities here. The leader bonus, I don't know if this is leader bonus or Civ bonus, but this one that says Legend of the Five Suns is really good. You can spend builder charges to complete 20% of district costs. That's really, really nice. Is you basically, what was I saying? You use builder charges to build districts. Districts are one thing that can't be cash rushed in this game, so that's very, very nice, especially in weaker cities. Let's see what else. Luxury resources also provide more amenities, and he gets bonus combat strength for having more luxuries connected. Though anything that gives amenities or housing is quite nice in this game. Let's see, the Aztecs also have a warrior replacement who, when you defeat another unit, you have a chance to turn them into a builder upon capture, which is also quite nice, especially considering how many barbarians there are running around in the early game. If you can get just a couple of builders for free, that's really nice for accelerating your start. And then he has some unique building that provides an amenity for free and faith, the Tlachtli. I have no idea if that's correct or not. So yeah, I just want to experiment a little bit. So I'm going to do advanced setup. I'm going to play on a small map. I don't like the bigger maps. I feel like Civ6, works a lot better with smaller maps. We'll dial this up to Emperor. I played the first game on stream on Prince. I've also played a game off stream on King. AI was not very challenging on either, so we'll bump it up. There does seem to be a pretty big increase from King to Emperor because the AI gets an extra settler on Emperor difficulty. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the Aztec names. And remember, in Civ6 right now, you cannot rename your cities, which is pretty crazy. You'd think that simple text replacement would be doable, but apparently not. But anyway, there does seem to be a pretty big jump in difficulty from King to Emperor because they get an extra settler on Emperor difficulty, so they start with 2 instead of 1. Standard speed's fine. I'm going to try continents for this game, so it'll probably be 2 continents. Small map. And I think I said in the description that we'll do hot and wet, jungly stuff, which would fit Montezuma. And I think I will do high sea level, which means more water. And I'm not going to change the resources yet. I might try that later on in the future, but I think we'll go with that for right now. Alright, so let's see what we get. Hello. Look at that face. You can't rename the cities right now. It's crazy. Hello. Just getting started. I don't have any particular victory condition in mind here. We'll just play and see what happens. Aztec's unique thing seems to be amenities, they get extra amenities. Yeah, I saw your post. I just don't really have anything more to say, DP101. England's not really that great. They're middle tier at best. They're much stronger civs than them. Okay, so this is interesting. This looks like a pretty good start. There's stone here, sugar, luxury resources, fresh water, some hills. Let's turn on the tile yields. No, not pins, not strategy. So are these yield, plains, rainforest, river? Yeah, there's some 2-2 tiles here. Hill tile. Hill tile. Okay, great. Some hill tiles here. Yeah, this is good stuff here, and some more, yeah, some luxuries, or luxuries slash amenities, whatever you want to call them, that fit with his unique ability. So this looks like a pretty good starting position. As always, you should always move the starting warrior before doing anything else. So I don't see anything else over there, but this looks pretty good. I don't see any reason not. We're going to want to be able to clear jungle pretty quickly. So found right here. And let's see, what do we want to build? Probably a scout. Yeah, because it's half the price of an eagle warrior. Going with a scout to start usually is a pretty good idea. All right, so what do we have here? We have a quarry, which requires mining. These require irrigation, and this one requires irrigation. Okay, so it looks like we should do mining first then on the tech tree. So we can hook that up. And then what do we need to clear jungle is the other thing. This allows clearing marsh. Okay, so we're going to need to go bronze working pretty early because this allows you to clear, this lets you clear rainforest. So we'll have to go for that pretty early on. The very right of the Steam screen is flashing. What? Oh, okay. Yes. Well, let's just do this. Thank you. I can see how that would be super annoying. Obviously, that's not on my end. It's just on your guys' end. All right, so let's grab Code of Laws and see what we can do from here. So the Aztec Eagle Warrior also is higher strength than a Warrior. Warrior is 25, they're 28, so that's kind of nice. So let's see what we get here. All right, so is that a lake? Yes. Wait, why can't I move there? Huh. I can't move on that tile either? Oh, it's a hill tile. Okay. I swear, the movement rules in this game are really annoying. Alright, so we'll just explore the immediate neighborhood, as usual, right at the start of the game. Oh, I didn't even check what tile I'm working. Okay, well, fortunately, there's a really obvious 3-2 tile is really good. Debatable as to whether I should have pulled the 5 food tiles. I'll grab one of those after. This 3-2 is probably better than 5-0 to produce stuff faster. So that's a cliff, so that means we're near the coast to the west. Like, we can't see it, but that's definitely there. Hello. Perfectly round lake. Yeah, it seems to be a perfect circle from what I can tell. Also, there's a cliff on one side of the lake, which is really weird. I am enjoying the game so far, although it is not perfect, and it will definitely need some improvements. All right, so here's where it would be really nice to see exactly how much food I need. Like if I swap to this tile, is that enough? Okay, so that takes me to 1 turn until growth, and then we'll do focus on production. So it'll grow and it'll grab that tile after growing, just small micro. All right, there we go. So 1 turn, wow, 1 turn until growth again? What the, why didn't it, oh, the interface just didn't update. So notice how my city's actually size 2 and it still says 1 turn until growth. This is just obnoxious, but, so in order to fix this, I just swap production and then now it'll resolve. Okay, so how long to grow if I work the 2 high food tiles? 3 turns until growth. Versus 4 turns. Okay, we'll keep this. I want to go up to the housing cap ASAP just so I can keep working more tiles. Get that scout out, get a builder, go from there. And there's a lot of forest and a lot of jungle, so we're going to need a lot of builders to cut all this down. And I can only move 1 tile per turn. All right, let's see if we can do the same, pull the same thing again. Nope, still 2 turns to growth. Okay, that's fine. So we'll go keep working that. Oh, it looks like I was 1 production short last turn. That's fine though. I wish they would give you the actual numbers on all this stuff. That would make it a lot easier. Okay, so we definitely want a builder here. Okay. All right. Yep, so we'll keep working on this, keep growing, get that builder out. I'm going to send this guy. I haven't found any goody huts yet, so I'm going to send this guy south. See if he can find anything. I did not turn off the goody huts for this game or anything like that. So we found France. Say hi, so that'll boost writing.
When you find yourself in a hole, quit digging.
So let's see, we found mining, or finished the first tech mining. So we need to connect these irrigation resources, so we're going to have to go here next. That's what I need. Although I don't know if I can boost it by farming a resource. I don't know if I have any, but that's definitely the tech I need next. Oh, so that's France up there. Interesting. Why is their capital size 1? That's weird. Huh, they're not very far away, but they are through. They are through a lot of jungle, so we might have some spare time. So stalemate if we attack. So I guess in that case, we might as well just keep exploring. And here we're working, all right, we're working all the high food tiles. That seems good. Keep growing, and then we'll grab that tile after growth. I'm trying to block him from reaching my capital, and of course keep exploring too. But if he reports back to his if he sees my capital and gets back, he'll of course send more. More barbs will come after me. I probably need to bring this guy back home because he's getting a little far afield. Like the scout can go far afield, but the warrior shouldn't. Okay. Oh, we found a hut. Okay. There it is. So we'll go grab that next turn. The huts that are really hard to spot. I'll circle around this side of the mountain and come back. At least we're growing pretty fast. Anyway, good evening, or afternoon. That would be a nice spot for a city. Quarries are always nice to get. What is that? Tea? Sheep? So there's room for another good city down here by this river. You just need fresh water, and I can put a city over here by this lake as a source of fresh water, and another one up here. And there's more lakes over here. So like that's the key thing. Early cities have to go by fresh water. Okay, what's this? Now we've spotted, oh, that scout must have circled up. So we found a relic. Interesting. So we'll get 4 faith for that and 8 tourism. A little early in the game for tourism, but hey, we'll take it. Alright, so it looks like this is a dead end over here. Okay, so that river continues up to the northeast. We'll probably put a city northeast along this river as our second city because that's towards France. Let me try to talk to her. Let's see. There's not really a whole lot to do right now. Our relationship does not like civilization to ignore espionage. Okay, unknown reason. She dislikes me for unknown reasons. No, okay. I tried to improve relations. She does not have a second city, even though I believe the AI starts with us. I believe here on Emperor, the AI starts with an extra settler, but I don't think she has another one, inexplicably. So I will have to build a slinger next, because I'm going to need to deal with barbarians, and that'll also boost archery, hopefully. Oh, hello. We found a city-state. Are we the first one to meet them? Alright, so we got our first government, plus against barbarians, and, you know, I would normally go for the faith one to get a pantheon, but I'm already going to get faith from that relic, so let's just go with +1 production. So, am I the first one to meet them? I don't think so. No. City-states. Nope, I was not the first one to meet them, which is unfortunate because they would give me +2 production on units. Alright, civics. So, what's this one? Alright, we want builders, so let's go for this. +30% production towards builders. And also lets me train units faster. Hello, welcome, Listaki, David, Arak. Alright, so you... Wait, what? That used up his movement? That's weird. You need to get back here and help defend me against barbarians, because this barbarians already found me. And we have not hit the housing cap yet, so we should keep going for now. Although we're going to hit housing cap shortly, and we'll need to get a granary in here for that very reason. Let me just finish exploring to the coast over here, and I'm glad I did, because there's another hut. And a river. That's good. Source of fresh water means we can put another city down over here. So that builder's almost done.
No man ever wetted clay.
Alright, so we finished pottery. Irrigation. Next. Unfortunately, we don't have a resource to farm right now, which is a bit of a shame for that boost. What's good about Civ 6? The city building is quite nice. City building is good. The AI is bad. Very bad. Okay, so there's another barb camp. That's not so great. But we'll maybe can send the warrior over there to deal with that. At least you can see camps in the fog. And our borders should grow to grab some of these other tiles. Some of these 2-2 tiles will be nice to work. Alright, so we got our first builder. So we're going to improve that. Unfortunately, we can't actually improve these other tiles yet, and I can't chop yet either. So I might actually use this on a district. Because I can't chop, like I can't clear jungle yet. That requires bronze working, and I don't have that. Like this requires, yeah, I can't clear a rainforest until that, so it's a little bit unfortunate, but there's not too much I can do with this guy just yet. It's like there's a ton of stuff I'd like to do with him, but I don't have the text yet. So that'll boost masonry. That's nice. Alright, so we should be working that tile, I think. Because we can grow in 2 turns regardless. Yeah. Alright, so we need a slinger. And then we need tech. I could actually use these charges to build a campus, except that I don't have the tech needed to build campuses yet. Yeah, I don't have any resources that are improved by farming, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a shame. Alright, so why don't you head east and see what's over here? So this is slightly unfortunate. This builder can't do as much as I want. What was that? That was a barb sound effect. So I guess France finally founded their second city over here. Yeah, like I don't really need to farm this tile. It's not any great need to do that. One thing I could do is buy this tile and mine it. Hold on, let me see. So this city's about to grow. Yeah, pretty green corner. So I made the settings for this game are hot climate and wet climate. So it's going to be pretty green, would be my guess. All right, so make sure we're working that tile. Yeah, mining one of these desert tiles would be nice because there's really no need to work like 5 food tiles when I'm at the housing cap, which I'm going to be after this turn. So why don't I do that? One of these desert hills would be... What does it become? O2? No, it's not great. I don't think this is a bad starting position at all, actually. There's a lot of good stuff here. It's mostly just trying to get production more than anything else. Oh, that is Desert Hill, unfortunately. Or like Plains Hill would be much better. It's probably worth saving the money right now until later. Like, how much does this stuff cost to purchase? Probably better to save the money right now than to purchase a tile. So this guy can just chill for the moment. How much does... Because I will want this guy soon enough, just not yet. Okay, so what is this? Yep, so we need housing and amenities apparently. Hit the point where we need both of them. We'll get an amenity as soon as this is improved, because this sugar is a luxury. But yeah, we're at the happiness cap right now. Okay, so stop working the high food tiles because we can't really grow. Work the high production tiles. We should just buy another good tile here. No, purchase tile. Like right here, give us another good tile. There we go. So the cities can't grow right now, but look, we're up to 13 production, which is pretty nice. And I'll probably try to rush out a settler after this, because why not? I can definitely get this boost, the improved 3 tiles thing. Okay, so that's a dead end down there too. So we've got a nice little backlines to expand later on. Yeah, this starting position's not bad. The first game I played, which I didn't know at the time, but the first game I played was quite poor in terms of starting position. Okay, you get across the river. You get over here. Keep exploring. And then we've got a slinger coming out, and I'll probably, yeah, I think I said I'll do a settler next. All right. What was that? Oh, I already can choose a pantheon. Okay, let's see what we can get here. So tundra, no good. Holy site districts get +1 faith from desert. That could be useful. I've got a lot of desert here. From rainforest. +1 amenity if they have a holy site adjacent to a river. That could be useful too. From holy site, campus, and writer. +1 production from marsh, oasis, and floodplains. I do have a lot of those tiles. Because these are floodplain tiles. That might be pretty good, because I have a lot of floodplains, I think. Marsh, oasis, and floodplains. It's like, that's a marsh tile. That's maybe, that is probably the leader in the clubhouse right now. No, you're just getting started here. Obviously this one's no good. Pastures, I don't have pastures. I do have stone here, but not that much. +1 faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources. I don't think I have very many of those, if at all, so probably not. See, eventually I'll just know what all these do, but as of right now I don't. I don't think I need food. This food's very high on food. +1 culture from banana, citrus, cotton, dyes, so all the luxuries. I do have 2 sugars here, so that wouldn't be terrible, but I think that's it. I would probably only get culture from them. Fertility rights is never a bad choice. Greetings. I was in Brussels this summer. So I'm thinking the one I like the most is this, because there's 2 resources right at the start that can benefit from this, and there's seems to be a lot of floodplains on this map. I've got 3 plantation resources in my circle, so maybe this one. It wouldn't hurt to get the culture going. Yeah, I do have a lot of I have 3 plantation resources right here, and then there's more down here, aren't there? Maybe we'll do that one. It doesn't hurt to get more culture coming in. Alright, let's try this then. 2 sugar, 1 banana. Yeah. Alright, we'll go for it. So it doesn't pop up yet, but I assume it will soon enough. And the bananas also benefit. Right, right. So I have bananas here, and there's another one nearby too. So that'll help. Again, the interface doesn't update until the following turn, which is kind of annoying. Okay, we do want more builders, but I'm going to sneak a settler out. I'll probably have the scout try to escort it up here, and the spot up here would be really nice. Probably, let's see, 2, 3, 4. I generally like founding cities like 5 tiles away. There's another barb camp up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably this tile looks good. Like it's got some good stuff in range, and then, wait, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4 tiles from Valletta, but that's fine. Yep, that's what you do in the early game, right? You actually build stuff, and then as the game goes on, you kind of stop. All right, so there's yet another barb. So there's 3 barb camps, right? 1, 2, and 3 down here. So I could have moved over there, but I did not know. So this guy is still coming down here to deal with this camp. And we're going to try to sneak a settler out for over there. I don't know if we'll be able to make it, but we'll try. Oh, cool. We will receive your delegation. Okay, so they also have a slinger coming out. And one of these guys. So we're probably going to be fighting the barbs, but fortunately the AI is pretty dumb in this game. Alright, so we get another scout. Okay, doesn't hurt. I will send this guy to help fight over here. Not the best thing ever, but it doesn't hurt. So we got all the, look at all these guys coming out. The battle lines have been drawn, it would seem. So we apparently, are we getting culture from this banana resource? Are we? I thought our pantheon was supposed to do that, or we have to improve it first. Oh, we have to improve it first with a plantation. Alright, that makes sense. And this guy will be able to promote next turn. I'll give him the move through Jungle 1. Oh, okay. Well, I'm okay with that. Major victory. Well, the main thing is that guy attacked, he attacked this scout instead of my slinger. The slinger is a much more useful unit. Which XP does this guy have? What is he at? 71 health? He can just hang out here. He's not in, I think he can survive another turn without dying, and then I can retreat. So you have a promotion available, so let's move you for, oh wait, that took up all 3 moves? I guess it was a hill. Alright, let's see. Got a little barb standoff here. Okay, so they chose to go after the slinger, which is fine. We'll get a kill here. We might even get a builder out of it if we're lucky. Okay, so we got the kill. We didn't get a builder though, which is fine. So back into the capital where you're safe to heal. And he can promote, I think. Yep, can promote from there. Alright. Take the one that moves through rainforest. And this guy will have a promotion available soon too, I think. Still got the builder here, but they can't capture the builder because of the zone of control that these units exert. More barbs incoming. Promote to heal. You need to move so you don't get captured. Lots of barbarians. I wish I could attack this guy. Apparently I can't though. It says major victory, so why don't we take that on. Maybe I can kill that guy with my slinger, and he will be able to promote shortly too. It certainly is helpful having a early game unit that can do stuff here. Oh, and there's more barbs. No shortage of barbarians. Oh yeah, I should stop researching this. You are correct, because I will definitely get the boost as soon as I will get the boost. So that was a couple turns wasted. You're correct, David. I should have been paying attention to that.
Thousands have lived without love.
Okay, so I think I can kill this guy. Yep. And then that'll give me the boost for archery. which is very nice. Okay, and you are going to attack this unit, because then... And then we get the boost for bronze working. We didn't get a free builder yet, but that's okay. So now that we finished irrigation, I can do this and improve that tile. And we'll start getting culture there. When I work the tile, of course. So I think the next one is bronze working, mostly because I want to be able to clear. I want to be able to clear rainforest, because like almost every tile has rainforest on it here. There's not a lot of actual forest tiles. There's some, but not many. And it's like I could improve the banana tile, but I don't want to. That I wouldn't be able to get the clearing bonus from it. Stupid trireme. All right, let's get away from that. So we're going to be fighting the barbs for quite a while. Actually, no. This is more important. Archery. I need to be able to upgrade slingers to archers, because slingers really suck in this game. You want archers. Fortunately, the upgrade's really cheap. That was a barbarian sound effect, so I don't know what all that was about. Anyway, so you get up here. ASAP. I'm going to need an archer, so build a slinger to upgrade to an archer. And you move over here. What is this at? So this will be healed in one turn. And you move back in my territory to heal. And you have a promotion, so that's nice. You can promote and then heal. I'll just take the bonus combat strength, and then that'll let this guy heal. Oh, okay, that's right. You can chill here. Okay, so that's alright. So we might be the only ones on this continent. Like, this is a small map. There's not a ton of room on this map. Am I already ahead of France in score? No, they are ahead. Okay, because they do have 2 cities, but I will be catching up shortly. Oh, and they have more civic. How do they have? Huh. I was wondering how they have more civics. That many more civics than me. I think they start with free techs and free civics on this difficulty. Okay, so you're full health. You can hang out in my territory. Wait, what was that? Vlad is now enforcing their borders, something like that. You should just heal for the time being, because I don't want to lose this unit. And that's a pretty safe spot. Barbarian scouts never attack, so you don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about that. You are really beat up, so you move back into the capital and fortify until healed. You heal and then go after that barb camp. Okay. Oh, and what am I working in terms of tiles? I want to regrow back to the happiness cap right away. By the way, where's my worker? Oh, here he is. There we go. So now we finished craftsmanship, and instead of +1 production, let's get the plus 30% towards builders, because I will be cranking one out right after this. Alright, this is me not taking care of tile management. Sloppy. Yep. Alright, so we want to grow back to the happy cap immediately, or the housing cap, excuse me, and we might as well get the free culture while doing that. It really does make a difference, right? Because if you look here, one culture, that's 2 culture. Like, it doubles me from 2 culture to 4 culture, so it does make a big difference. Emperor gives a settler and a builder, and 40% boost. Okay. So what is this one? So we want the settler bonus policy, so this is definitely the one to go for right now. Discovering a second continent, we probably can't get that here, because this is not a Pangea map, it's a continents map. Okay. Keep walking, follow that scout. Yeah, we'll go over there. And then this unit is just chilling for the time being because I'm going to upgrade it to an archer as soon as archery's done, which won't be too long. Okay, there we go. So another slinger. This one, might as well cross the river and help this eagle warrior. Thank you. Hopefully this guy will move next turn. And let's crank out a builder, I think. We got a lot of tiles to improve. And I don't have the settler production policy yet. Okay, so, oh, and now we have extra housing from improving those 2 tiles. Sweet. Cool. Archery's roughly 5 turns away. Okay. Sounds good. I believe, I can't remember if units have to be in your territory to be upgraded or not. I guess we'll find out here. Yeah, so go up there. This builder will have to come up here and help out. And this builder will have 5 charges when it comes out, thanks to that policy. Alright, so now we can build pastures and camps. Archery. Yep, so we've already got the boost. Then I want to grab writing because I want to start using builder charges to knock out a campus district. Alright, so the game is suggesting that spot too, which I agree with. Good spot for a city. Alright, so look at this. Eagle Warrior is pretty good against early game spears, apparently. Is that 51 against 31? Plus 5 advantage. Oh, and we get +1 for the luxury attack bonus. That's nice. But in any case, yeah, we get, wow, we barely even got scratched. And if we're lucky, we'll start getting some builders from killing these. Like, having barb camps might not be the worst thing in the world if I can farm them for free benefits. Okay, so looks good. All that looks good. I'd probably go builder here. Units do need to be in your territory to upgrade. Fly like an eagle warrior? Yeah. Indeed. Oh, look at that. They're doing something. Oh, they just chopped. Cool. Alright, so let's settle right there. And why did we get boosted for early empire? Oh, because we have 6 pop. That's right. The boost for that one is have 6 population. And this city's got tons of food too. We're going to work the 4 food tile to grow because we are nowhere close to the housing cap. And it doesn't matter that much what we build. We don't need an early granary. We probably should do an early builder. Don't be fooled by this. We're only getting 1 production right now. Probably will go for a builder, I think. I don't see any reason why not. The only other thing would be a monument, but I feel like our culture is okay. Okay, so finish this off. So we get clear a bard camp. We get a boost for that. So that's 3 wins with the Eagle Warrior, and no, we haven't gotten any free builders yet. So, oh well. Let me just check the Civlopedia. Has a chance to capture other cities' military units by turning them into builder. Oh, other civilizations? Does that count barbs? I don't know if that counts barbarians or not. It's a good question. So there's another camp that's spawned down here. There's another camp here. And there's a camp up here somewhere, unless France cleared it. There was one up here somewhere. Maybe France cleared it. Anyway, so I'm going to send this guy down here to monitor this barb camp, and that's where I'm going to head next. I also have to think about where I want to put down some of these districts, like long term. So like the hills will be mined long term. So like these are hills, they'll be mined. That's plains. That's a hill. Because like you want the little triangle shape to be able to get like the farming bonus. Like if you put your farms in a little diamond, then you get the feudalism farming bonus. So like that's that marsh. So like these these 3 can be farmed later. And like the industrial, like this would be a good spot for an industrial district because I'm gonna have a mine here, a mine here, a mine here. So like put the industrial district here. Is this a hill tile too? Probably I can't probably put an aqueduct here Because like this is not much of a tile, it's just a plains tile. Put an aqueduct here. Put the campus district here next to the mountain. In fact, I should probably... Oh, I can't build one yet. Like, it's not a bad idea to queue up districts like right away, because that way the cost doesn't increase. Amsterdam, what's their quest? Trigger an inspiration for state workforce. Build any district. Okay, we can probably do that. That shouldn't be too tricky. We are not the first to meet them either. Yeah, the capital shape... It is. Wow, you're right. It is an arrowhead right now. Yeah. Okay. So, next turn. I'm going to ignore this request because I'm going to keep settling towards them. I just don't want the negative penalty. She's not going to like it, but I don't really care because like my next city is probably going to go on this lake, continuing to go towards her. What is the settle one? Yeah, because I could settle here, and it would be on fresh water. Apparently her city rules out settling closer, but that's not too bad. Actually, here might be better, because then it grabs the marsh in first string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or it grabs the sugar in first string. One of these two tiles is probably where I'm going next. Anyway. She's a witch burner. Oh, hello. Do we want to attack? It says major victory, so sure, why not? We get that luxury attack bonus. It's actually kind of nice. Oh, that scout's at 1 HP. That AI scout. Okay. Still can't see that. Okay, and you should be in my territory because we're about to upgrade. 2 archers is pretty good, I've found, for dealing with barbs. And I'm working all the tiles I want, right? Yep. Okay. So far, so good. So she wants one of my 2 luxuries in exchange for money, and I'm fine with that because I only need one of them. So yeah, that works for me. Food relations, get some more gold rolling in. It's like doubles my income. Something like that. Okay. There's a scout. Alright, let's... If he tries to come any closer, we'll smack him. So there must be a camp up here somewhere. Maybe if I go into strategic view, I'll be able to see it. Like, it is really hard to see stuff a lot of the time. That's the barb camp, apparently. So no, I don't see one over there. By the way, what's Paris doing? Like, they start with a builder, and yet they're still size 3. My capital is size 5, and I've pushed out a settler. Now, granted, this is a high food start, but even so. Alright, so there's still that guy's still there. I don't expect he'll attack out, but... So I probably will need to heal the Eagle Warrior, but in the meantime, I can probably clear this camp without pausing to heal. Okay, yeah, he can't move. Because he can't move away because of the zone of control that the spear exerts. Alright, well, go ahead, finish him off. Get your 1 experience point for doing that. Probably not worth it. So I got to think about what I want this builder to come out. He's going to have 5 charges. I think I'm mostly going to improve the bananas because that's another resource tile. That's always worth doing. And then I'm probably going to mine some of these hills. So like this is a hill tile. We'll clear it first. With the first charge, we'll clear. Then we'll improve. So we get the bonus for clearing. Then this tile's a hill, right? So we'll move here, clear this, and then mine it. So that's what? That's 4 charges, and then need to get to another... Need to hit somewhere else. I'll also probably crank out another builder with the clearing bonus here. And then we'll figure it out. Maybe go up here and work on Xochicalco. So we got another... So builder's done. Come over here. Archery is like 99% done. Yeah, I didn't get the second continent one. Wasn't able to get the boost for that, which is what I was expecting, to be honest. Alright, there's no fast way to get over there, as expected. So just chill there for right now. We're going to upgrade these 2 slingers next turn. Does the Eagle Warrior Power work on city-state units? I would expect so. I don't... So far it hasn't worked on any Barb units, but my impression was that it did work on Barb units, so maybe I've just been unlucky. I've only won 3 combats. It increasingly looks like France and I are the only ones on this continent. What's that? I just heard a sound effect.
Shot an arrow into the air.
Alright, so we have archery and foreign trade. So this is a cheap upgrade. 30 gold. You can see it's like nothing. It's like, okay, I will pay the 30 gold because slingers are really lousy units, but archers are good units. So we're happy to do that. All right, so here, can I clear this? I thought oh, it requires bronze working. I forgot I didn't have that yet. Whoops. Forgot about that. So that's next. And I will send this builder up to Xochicalco to improve. And then I should have bronze working done about the time that this second builder comes out. So I can remove the banana, but I don't want to do that. Alright, so let's do that. That actually lowers production. Wait, no it doesn't. It's still 3-2. And now we have a plantation. So we'll get culture from that tile too, which is nice. That religious thing we chose is working out pretty well. Because I have, getting the plantation bonus on 3 tiles is quite nice. So we're going to grab bronze working, then I'm going to grab writing, because I want to be able to start building districts. Then I'll probably start heading for the industrial and commercial districts after that. So now we need a new civic. So I have choices. I don't think I'm changing anything though. Like I don't need a naval unit bonus. I don't need a production bonus because I have enough units to defend myself. I don't need that. I have no trade routes, and I'd rather keep the builder bonus. Oh wait, I don't have +2. I forgot. I don't get extra charges yet. That comes later in the tree. Eagle Warrior does not work on barbs. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you for pointing that out. So I can't capture from barbs. That's alright, that's a shame, but not that... Yeah, working for barbs would be over... I actually thought it did. Okay, so it only works on other civs. But, so we probably won't get that overall. So early empire gives us the boost towards settlers. This has already been boosted, so we're going to do this, and then as soon as this policy's finished, I'm going to start pumping out settlers. So like that's why I'm doing builders now, because I have the builder bonus one. I'm going to crank settlers as soon as I'm in that policy. Alright, so we'll head down here. You're fine there for a turn. Alright, oh yeah, we spotted barbs up there. Okay, whatever. Alright, so 4 food and 2-2 looks good. Growing quickly. Builder's down to 13 turns. This guy's going to head up here because he literally can't improve anything at the capital. Because they need to be able to clear jungle to be able to improve anything else. I mean, I could farm this tile, but it's not going to do anything. So we'll farm that. And the culture should spread out and grab either the stone or the horses. In fact, let's... Just to make sure we get this tile, let's grab that so that the city-state doesn't grab it, and then that'll make sure this will be the next tile grabbed, just due to the way the culture or algorithm works. Even though I can't see it, I can guarantee that that'll be the next one grabbed. So we'll improve the rice, and then probably the horses. Oh yeah, you're still alive, aren't you? So why don't you heal up here for a little while, and then we'll keep exploring, but it really does look like it's just the two of me and France on this continent. Alright, so we've hit the housing cap, no surprise there. So that means we want to stop working high production tiles, or high food tiles, and start working high production tiles. So, of course, that would mean sweeping off these down. So let's go grab that and that. Let's see, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Alright, this looks good. I'll stick on one of these. So we will need to increase housing soon. Man, that builder, jeez. Alright, so you get up there. Why does it take so long to move in this game? And you archers, come help me with barbs. I can move here and shoot along the coast, which is kind of funny. Oh yeah, and you might as well come down here and help me too. Nothing else is spawned there. So yeah, next city is going to go over here on the coast, or on the freshwater at least. It is really hard to see sometimes. There's fresh water over there too. Wait, no, that's a marsh. That's not fresh water. Never mind. So yeah, you need to settle fresh water. Is that a marsh too? If you can't settle near fresh water, cities are not very good. At least until much later in the game. So it does limit where you can settle somewhat. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can settle here. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles away. Yep, that'll be worth settling eventually. Anyway. Oh, hello. Welcome. Major victory, but not as much as I would have liked. So why don't we fortify there until we can get the archer down here to help shoot. Still out of range. Okay, that works for right now. Oh, hiya. Why is this thing not full strength? Something's been attacking this. I'll take a shot at the Trireme because the Trireme can shoot back. Yeah, I figured they would attack. Alright, so let's see. Let's do a trader because we're still waiting on the settler policy to come in. And I don't think I need yet another builder. Alright, so yeah, I have 3 builds. I'm going to mine some of these. Yeah, Plains Hills. Move into position to be able to clear that. We got a promotion on our scout. I'll let him get shot for another turn. Probably still want this Ranger one. Alright, so that'll do it for him for right now. Slowly getting up there. This is why we need a trader to build a road between them. Wait, how is this still alive? We did 50 and then 50. How is it still alive? Like I said, we did 50 damage and then 50 damage. I don't quite understand how it's alive. And yet, even though it was at 1 HP, it did full damage to me. That's ridiculous. Whatever. Oh, it was I guess it like rounded up or something crazy. So I can't shoot at that because it's over a hill. Alright, so you might as well heal for right now. You can come up here and help take this camp. Alright, move there. We'll clear that next turn. You move up there. You can farm that.
I'm also interested.
Alright, now we can clear. So you clear that. So we'll get 17 food and 17 production. That'll finish the trader instantly. And it should have given us some food too. So now stop working that tile. And probably work that tile for a turn. Actually, no. Still work that tile. Even though it's not as good. So we are going to go ahead and build a settler here now. I will probably do a granary shortly too. But we'll do the settler because we're about to swap into plus 50% production towards settlers. Tech tree, I want writing because I want to get a campus district done. And you, if I move here, can shoot at that camp. You can rest for a turn. I'll finish off the camp on the same turn that the scout can clear it. So I don't want anyone else to slip in there. So you're going to build a road to the other city. This is mostly to get a road up. And that boosts another tech. The best anti-ship unit in the ancient era is archers. That's true. Alright, so we could remove them. Wait, what is this? I'm wondering. We could remove the marsh, but that would take up a builder charge. So that would provide a lot of food towards the next size. Because I could use this charge to clear the marsh, and then followed by building a farm. That seems worthwhile to do. Because that's gonna, yeah, that basically just grows the city a size. Like it just basically took it from size 3 to size 4. And then we'll pop out this builder, and then that builder can improve these other tiles. So like builders, builders, builders. They're very, very useful tile, very, very important units. The marsh stays? I don't think so. Oh, you mean it would have stayed regardless? Even if you farm it? Oh, okay.
It was luxuries like air conditioning.
Wait a minute. How the heck was that guy able to move and attack? My Eagle Warrior's zone of control should have stopped that. I don't quite understand that. Right? Like, how could he move here and then move here? I had a warrior right here. That should have stopped him from being able to do that. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Alright, so he's dead. And we'll clear the camp next turn. Guess I'm... Alright, so we'll take that. Alright, guess I'm confused on that. So yeah, we're working on writing. I have this one to boost build any district. We can probably get that boost. Probably. So France went to war with this city-state. And, oh yeah, I was going to swap out the policies. Swap the settler bonus. Alright. Are you sure that the marsh stays? I was pretty sure it doesn't. Maybe it does, though. That is only 4 food, to be true. It is only 4, and it was 4 previously, so maybe not. But even if so, it was probably worthwhile to do that, though, because I did get a full size out of it. Although then I hit the housing cap, so who knows, maybe not. Alright, so we're working all the high production tiles because we're at the housing cap. Alright, so you mine that. There we go. And that's looking good. So the settler is now down to 4 turns. I love the fact that the civics have like such a huge impact on this game. Like, if you use the civics to your advantage, it makes a humongous difference. And if you just don't do that, it's it's a lot slower. You got more effective. Yeah, I don't know. So the nice thing is the fact that there's not a clear-cut answer to this means, and the fact that we're like discussing this is a good sign. So I